They're close to 47. That being said, I feel like I'm good level-wise to just start skipping stuff, but sometimes I just want to do fights, you know?
Lotus flower, bloom.
King Smash, go! And you can just normal attack. I forgot Tio weakened him. Ow!
King Smash!
I don't have any new games to come out. I mean, if there are no new games to come out, I can just focus on my backlog, which is fun. There's a lot of playthroughs I have planned that I want to do. Once Grandia 2 is done, once Rebirth has been out for like a week or so, I'll have some other stuff to start. I have to start thinking. I have a couple of ideas, but I need to start thinking about what I want to start. Outlet potion. Money. Is there a boss in Valmar's Moon? I don't remember it. I do not remember this boss. This dungeon's boss. If there isn't one, then that makes sense why, but I don't remember this boss coming up. Presumably there is one. Dude, the combo +2 is so insane on Rito, I love it.
Lotus flower, bloom.
Also, Lotus Flower is too good. Lotus Flower is like one of the best skills in the game. It's like the only cancel with a range. It's so good. Hence why we got it max level before any of the other cancels. Oh, there is a boss? I figured there was, I just wasn't sure. That being said, all dungeons in this game are boss. Scattering Stone, Meteor Scroll, Moonlight Tiara. Yeah. Ba-bum. I'm perfectly leveled, I'm not gonna bother. Oh, save point, we're probably at the end. Ba-ba-ba-bum. Valmar's Womb. I should have probably allocated some points, but on second thought, we're fine. What is this place? Ryudo, look! Elena! Zera is with her. Elena! The world has been warped and twisted by the loss of light. The future has already been written, and it is one of darkness. Without the light, the soul suffers and is drawn to darkness, craving more than the hollow teachings of Grandis can offer. Nothing can save the world, except a revival of Valmar. And all I have held to be sacred, all we have struggled for has been for nothing words. Ah, you're mistaken. Your actions serve me well. But why are you troubled? Why do you yet sorrow? I wanted to save people, but now you've done nothing but to add to their burdens. Your kind heart has brought them nothing but pain. In order to prevent the day of darkness, in order to make Valmar go away, I lied to even Ryudo. Let me tell you why you suffer. Your prayers are empty, for the age of miracles has long since passed. So I've been praying to a dead god. It is hopeless. It is painful. This I know all too well, but your suffering has come to an end. Come, I shall give you peace. I have no more reason to live. Very well, I shall release you from the source of your misery. I shall remove the wings of Valmar which you despise. Not Millennia. Damn it, get away from Elena. Oh, this thing. I remember this thing now. Our task will be more difficult than that of a river which flows back from the sea. I don't care. Anything that gets in my way is gonna get 3 feet of steel down its damn throat. Anything. It comes. Got all these bits. Egg Guardian. Okay. Try Crackling. I should have maxed out Sky Dragon Slash for this. I guess if I lose, that's something I'll do. Desperate Blow? That's gonna cancel. Most certainly. Yeah. Oh, it just killed itself. I honestly wouldn't have minded if you got Rita there. Alright, the bits are dying slowly.
Enemies, you shall be defeated. Take that. Sky Dragon Slash.
Also, Divine Talisman would have been smart instead of the combo attack up. You still have Fighting Spirit though.
Hear now the lion's roar.
I'm gonna try to cancel that. You're attacking, that's fine. Canceling, I mean, WoW is like not a big deal. I think I'd rather you use WoW, to be honest. I'm just gonna heal myself. What's the worst that can happen with WoW?
Light blue.
Someone's got a defense loss here. Oh, Gravity, the most harmless skill in the game. It's like the worst version of Suckin'. Bits will kind of die with the Sky Dragon Slashes I'm using, so I'm not worried about those. Well, I mean, while you have the combo attack, you might as well just normal attack. Get some SP back. Also, I forgot you have defense lower with your skill. You don't need to defense loss anymore. So honestly, the sword we have with Ryudo is really good.
Lotus flower. Bloom.
Oh no, let me Beast King Smash. There we go.
King Smash.
This damage. All 3,000. Love to see it. Oh my god, raid again? Let's go. Thank you for the raid, Sora Plays. Welcome, welcome. Second raid in one day. Thank you so much for coming. How you doing? Yes, hi. Wailing Sickle sounds bad.
Lotus flower.
I'd rather you not do that. What were you streaming? Oh, I forgot to ask Davey what he was doing on stream. The first raid I feel bad about because that was during the Valmar body boss and I was focusing, but yeah, it happens. Do this. There's Gravity again, which is harmless. Yeah, what were you doing on your stream, Sora?
Sworn enemies, you shall be defeated. Take that. Sky Dragon.
Behold the Sky Dragon Slash. Playing FF5. Oh, I have to play that game again. I have to get back to the Pixel Remasters. I have not played FF5 in a hot minute. Probably after Rebirth, I'll look at getting back to those
Lotus
Pixel
flower.
Remasters.
Bloom.
I did 1 and 2 on the channel. I did 6 technically. I have to do 3, 4, and 5 though.
Beast King Smash.
5 is also known for having one of the best job systems. So I gotta play 5 again. I haven't played it in a while. Playing 1 to 10 back to back. Oh, that sounds fun. Little FF marathon. Sounds pretty cool. I love Final Fantasy. You're gonna summon demons, huh? One of my favorite franchises for sure. Normal attack here. Yeah, demon summoning's like, it's just gonna summon the bits. Yeah. I'm not too fussed about that.
Here goes.
But we are getting low. I'll probably have like Merrick do a heal or something. I didn't realize how low HP everyone is. Mostly Rito and Tia. More down the character. Oh, good defense lower. Oh my word, Rito, how did you live? You're using Diggin', that's fine. This boss isn't that hard. I'm kind of playing it a little recklessly. You are attacking Merrick. Do definitely all healer. Honestly, maybe have you healer plus on Rito because he has a lot of HP. Yeah, the FF Pixel remasters are probably back on the priority list after Rebirth. Well, I shouldn't say that. FF16 is getting DLC in spring. So depending on that, the Pixel remasters are high on the list. They're still up there on the list though. I have to get back to them. I will get back to them soon though. Maybe after Rebirth, actually. I mean, FF3 isn't too long. I'll probably be doing FF3, like, in the spring. Maybe I could do it, like, right before, depending when they drop the 16 DLC.
Lotus flower. Bloom.
There has been a very little abundance of Final Fantasy on the channel. So it wouldn't hurt. I'll probably get back to them soon enough. Been a while since I played Grandia 2. Oh, this game is great. I love it. It's like, I've talked about this during the Grandia 1 playthrough. I was like, wow, I honestly don't know if I like Grandia 1 or 2 more, but I'm gonna be real with you. We're not done with Grandia 2 yet. We're close. I think I'm at the point where I say that Grandia 2 is my favorite, just barely. And a big reason for that is because Ryudo is my favorite protagonist of all time. So, yeah. I think Ryudo is enough for me to just confidently say that I like Grandia 2 just barely more. So we'll go with that. But, very good game. I love Grandia 2. Grandia 1 is also great. Grandia 2 is also not very long. You can go through it pretty quickly. That's another thing kind of in its favor. Stop what you're doing.
Lotus flower. Bloom.
Pixel remasters are really good, especially from a newcomer perspective. Oh yeah, the Pixel remasters add like a bunch of quality of life improvements. But yeah, honestly, the Pixel remasters, yeah, I think they add a lot of quality of life improvements. I went through 1 and 2 on the channel like a year ago when they dropped on consoles, on modern consoles, and they're products of their time. I honestly think 1 to 3 are like, I feel like 1 to 3 are really like products of their time, and they're like testing stuff. Like they didn't really know how to make good Final Fantasy games. Like they're good enough for what they are. But I feel like 4 onward is when they really learned, like, this is how we make a Final Fantasy game. But I do think the Pixel remasters... what's the word I'm looking for? I think they do a lot of good things to make them playable and not grindy. Like, they have a lot of quality of life improvements in today's day and age. Pixel remasters are rebalanced in favor of removing grinding. Yeah, exactly. Get exactly what I was getting at. I concur with that statement, yeah. Like, playing the Pixel remasters is the best way to play the games, IMO. Especially a game like, I remember Final Fantasy II I played for the first time. Playing the Pixel remaster of 2, I never played the original though. The first time I played 2 was like a year ago. But playing it on original hardware would have been more annoying. Alright, I have to kind of focus here. I go for Dragon's Zap. Oh, Dragon's Zap is a line move? Interesting. Alright. Grandia 2 solved a lot of people's issues with Grandia 1, but at the same time caused interesting issues with balance as a result. Yeah, there's the whole thing. I find it's the opposite because of the coin system as opposed to magic leveling system. You could dump coins into most effective skills. How do I rebuttal this? What do I say in response to this? I don't have a preference over the magic coin system or the leveling system of 1. I think they're both great, personally. I see what you're saying. Yeah, you could just dump all your coins into the best skills so it can make the game easy. I feel like Grandia 2 as a game is just harder. I think they make Grandia 2 harder, which helps that, I think. I'm playing on hard mode. I haven't played normal mode for Grandia 2 in a hot minute.
Lotus flower. Bloom.
But I don't think Grandia 2 is as easy as Grandia 1, even on normal mode.
Beast King Smash!
As for Grandia 1, I haven't, like, the base game, like, I'll say it, it's easy. I've been playing the Redux patch of Grandia 1, and it's a different ballpark, let's just say. Let's just say it's a different ballpark. I've been playing the Redux of Grandia 1, and it's been really hard, but base Grandia 1, it's easy. I'll say it straight out. And I don't mind when games are on the easier side. And I wouldn't say, again, I said this before, I think the reason Grandia 1 and 2 are so close in comparison, they have different themes. Like, they both do different things with their stories. It really comes down to
Tensei can slash!
each person, I think. There's gonna be people who say they like Grandia 2 more, there's gonna be people who say Grandia 1's better. But they are both fantastic, in my opinion.
Protect.
And I can honestly see both sides of the spectrum. I could see, like, oh yeah, the coin system is like, you know, like, oh, the coin system in Grandia 1 is, or the Grandia 1. I'm getting my Grandias confused. The coin system in Grandia 2, like, you can exploit it. Yeah, people are gonna definitely say that. Personally, maybe it's because I'm playing on hard mode. But even though I get what you're saying about the coin system being exploitable, it hasn't really been an issue, and it hasn't made the game super easy as a result. Because I just think Grandia 2 in general, again, I'm playing on hard, so maybe hard has something to do with it. I think Grandia 2 is like just, it's a decently balanced game, basically.
Sky, take flight!
It's more fun to try out different moves until you find your favorites and then dump them into points instead
Here
of being,
goes
yeah.
Flying Tensei Ken!
Yeah, honestly, I don't have a preference over the leveling system. I cannot choose between Grandia 1s. I really like Grandia 1, like the fact that magic, like, gives you stats, like, especially in Redux. In Grandia Redux especially, it makes me love the leveling system even more. Because it's like, hey, this is what the engine can do, you know? It's too bad that Grandia 1 isn't, like, a super hard game, so, like, the leveling system... Oh my word, it's a lot of coins. So, like, the leveling system doesn't feel as rewarding. But I like the idea of, like, hey, every time you level up your earth, you get strength. Every time you level up your water, you get HP. I like that, like, mindset. And the same thing for weapons. But also, I think Grandia 2's coin system is really streamlined. It's really simple. And it's nothing special, but I think it's really good. Like, hey, fight the enemies. You can level up whatever skills you want. Personally, I think both skill system and leveling systems are good. I honestly have no preference. I can't choose between them. I really like both of them. They both have their perks, they both have their negatives, they both have their ways of like why one's easier, they both have positives and negatives, let's just say it like that. But at the end of the day, I like both of them a lot. And I really... Grandia 2 is like a harder game than Grandia 1. It's not like overly difficult or anything. Even on hard mode, you'll occasionally come to like a boss or two that's hard. But, yeah, I mean... Grandia 1 and 2, both fantastic. I think I'm confident in saying Grandia 2 is my favorite game of all time, with Grandia 1 like right outside being number 2. And I think Ryudo is the tiebreaker, that's what you would say. I think Ryudo is the tiebreaker. Because I really, going through Grandia 2, I'm trying to think like, oh, Grandia 1's story is so good. Like, I don't think it's like the best story out there, but I think Grandia 1's story is really well done. the sense of adventure, and even the Gaia stuff I think is really good. I think there's people who don't like the Gaia stuff that much and say it's like a little out of left field, but I disagree. I think the Gaia stuff is good. And I see what they're saying, but I still really like it. But Grandia 1 story, really good. Grandia 2 story, also really good. And I really like the cast of characters of both games, but at the end of the day, I think Ryudo is the tiebreaker. I think just the fact that Ryudo is my favorite protagonist of all time is that's just kind of the confirmation that yeah, I just like Grandia 2 just a touch more, basically. Yeah. So, I mean, regardless, Grandia 2 and Grandia 1, very good games. They're very close to each other, but I think I prefer Grandia 2 slightly because of Ryudo.